What is going on, family? I am very stoked to get into a request from our good buddy Dave today. He sent in a request for us to check out Feel So Cold by Carpetman. I do have a Carpetman reaction out there in the world, but I have not posted it. I've been a terrible YouTuber and I have not posted it. So this is going to be my second song from Carpetman. I really liked the first one that I heard from him. What does it mean to you? I can't. That's not the song. That's not the song title. It's not. I know I'm wrong. About that. But that whatever that song was, I like it, and it's in my playlist right now. It's the only Carpetman song I know, and I like it. So I'm excited to get into another one. So let's go ahead and check out "Feel So Cold."
On the road of illusion, I started to lose myself as I fell into a hell of delusion, trying to raise an empty shelf. Yeah, I went too far into my deep thoughts, and no matter how close I get, no matter what I did wrong, no matter what I say, I'm trying to catch that freedom. So I'm talking to myself again. Are you happy with living like a dog on a money chain? Keep falling the same way. Terrified of routine. In the mirror, I see my biggest fear, but silence is almost here. So I'll tell her how I feel.
I don't think this is the exact same drip that homie had in like the other video, so it looks like he might switch up like a little bit of like kind of one of what he wears. And if I'm wrong about this, I don't think I am. I think he was wearing a whole different outfit in the last one. I swear to God, he was, because like I feel like the drip is harder in this one, if that makes any more sense. But I love the sound, man. I love it. The lyrics are even more fire than the last one that I heard, and I'm a sucker for the falsetto, so I just overall love like the style and sound of like what he does.
What am I fighting for? Never understood this world. How long can you save my soul? Doesn't still feel so cold.
That's fire, baby. That is fire.
Of the noise they pour over my mind, I cannot hear my voice, so I must still be high. Revelation, I'm in the wrong way. I'm not gonna talk about pain. Everything turned into a game where I'm the main character. So I sleep on off, living like a burning jug. In regular disappointment, I'm not sure you wanna know what it's like. So hear me now, in the mirror, I see my biggest fear. The silence is almost here, so I'm gonna let it go.
Oh my God, yeah, this is moving me in all the right directions, man. I'm vibing with this hard. Again, what does it mean to you? I think is the other song that I heard, and I like that one a lot. I'm seeing this is like that on like 10 for me. You know what I mean? Where I feel like I like this one like that much more than the first one, where I'm like, it has like a lot of kind of like the same elements and sound to like what I've heard from him. Like, I don't know if that's a pan flute or whatever, that little flute thing that's going on in the background, like with like the part when he was dancing or whatnot. But like I heard that like in the other song from him. I think that shit sounds fire. I like the fact that they add like that element to it. Adding it in the video was a great visual representation as well. And like the lyrical content again is very like conscious for me. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like a lot to take away from like what he's talking about. Basically, kind of just like battling like those deep like darker thoughts. Kind of like what is like kind of like the purpose of life, and what is like the point of like feeling the way that we do when societal pressures a lot of times make us feel shitty about ourselves. And it also often it crowds and crushes like our self-worth and our individuality. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a lot of, I think like what I'm taking away from this song is really just kind of like battling that kind of stuff, right? When you're trying to be an artist, you're trying to put yourself out there in a way like the way that these artists do, where you're putting yourself out there for like public scrutiny. Essentially, people are going to say it's either trash or pass, or gas, type of shit. You know what I mean? Where they either love it or hate it. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things that we're very quick to judge and just move on from things. You know what I mean? Like if you didn't like this song, you wouldn't give Carpetman another chance. You know what I mean? Maybe this just isn't the one for you. You know what I mean? Maybe there's another song that you would resonate with. But a lot of times, like, you click on one song from an artist, you hear one thing from them, and you don't necessarily love it. You don't move on to see what else they have. You know what I mean? Where maybe that just wasn't the one for you. You know what I mean? Where if I didn't go down the first path, I wouldn't have came to this one. And this one was like the one I needed today. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a song that I really needed in my life today. And I'm like, I didn't know this was going to be the one, but this is the one that I'm vibing the hardest with. You know what I mean? I'm so glad that I found this one. So thank you, Dave, for the request.
What am I fighting for? Never understood this world. Oh Lord, can you save my soul? 'Cause I still feel so cold.
Fire, man. I think the overall shot of like where they filmed this video and all that, I'm not sure where they were in the great wide world, but like the heavy fog, the gray overcast is like perfect for it. Like, it goes perfect with the idea of like that cold weather feeling, like that just feeling cold, like feeling cold inside. You know what I mean? So I feel like that was perfect. The shots of them like being inside like the parking garage and out in the woods that way, like, I think were absolute fire. So I think that they nailed that aspect 1000%. And I really liked the dancing. I really liked his dancing in the video too, because I feel like that's honestly that's like dancing like when like nobody's watching. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm jamming to my music, walking around my house, like that's probably like what I look like. You know what I mean? That's what I took away from that, was like just feeling the music. You know what I mean? And you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about what you're doing in that aspect. And I feel like that's what dance is kind of supposed to be. You know what I mean? Dance is supposed to be an art form. It's not always supposed to, it could be beautiful. It could be perfect. It could be fun. It could be exciting. It could be choreographed. You know what I mean? It's just, it's an art form though. It's not supposed to be anything specific. So I love the fact that they added that in the video, and they did have those different shots and segments of that for the video. Again, lyrics, fire, love it, love it, love it. Definitely going to my playlist. Definitely going on the repeat list hard, for sure. I like this one quite a bit. So, again, shout out to Dave for the request. Thank you so much. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't, join the Foxtrot family. There's always room for you.